Hello and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, and we are on cycle 26. And yes, we have very little food. We are going to have to see if we can fix this problem. We are going to build this like roof. Try to not leak out way too much. If you could please close it off. Thank you. We are cutting off here because we don't want to like keep all of this full of oxygen when we only need our base to be full of it. And it's coming along. The roof there is more or less done. There we go. Then I'm going to remove this. And hopefully we can find some food. We have food for one more cycle. We actually found some muckroot. We got some more muckroot. Good. We actually got a blossom seed. That's super handy. I will look into the whole thing with getting my what do you call it? My bedroom area and my food area, like where I eat, up and running sooner rather than later. Let's see here. Yeah, there's an interesting generation of the starting area and this slime. Slime, if this is something to, if you're a new player and don't know how to combat like germs, and especially slime lung. Slime lung can be devastating if you don't know how to handle it. It can take quite some time before you can get through it, and there are like research to do where you can build stuff which allows you to go into these areas and not be affected by the germs. But that takes a lot of time, and sometimes you actually have to go in here to get the resources to be able to go in there. And yeah, not necessarily possible to stay out of those places forever or until you're ready. Something I do want to make is, I have granite. I'm going to check. I do have granite basically all the way around me. So I can't actually... I actually can't get to this area anyway. So, okay. What I'm going to do is this. Because if I designate like granite, I can't dig this, because I need someone who has hard digging skill. And if we go into the skills, that means I need this one. The first hard digging. The very firm material mining. So, like, the only way to dig through granite is to have some duplicant who has that skill. And I don't want to give it to someone unless they have like an interest in it. Did you actually? Yeah, you did. It didn't seem... It looked like he didn't wash his hands, but he did, so it's fine. Yeah, the food isn't ideal. Hopefully we get a bit of mealwood next. We will get bristle blossom. At least one. Maybe even two. But one will be done. It's almost done. Ruby got one more skill point. Morale 4 needed 3. I could give Ruby the hard digging, but that would... Yeah, I'm going to do it. I do need like one to be able to dig through the granite, so I will actually give it to him. And there we go. And yeah, when Bristle Blossom is like 100% ready to be harvested, they will give out this so-called germ. It's counted as a germ in the game, and it's called Floral Scent, but all it does is actually give a bonus to anyone that smells it. There's a risk that your duplicants will get an allergic reaction to it, but you can cure that, so it's not, and it's actually quite good to have some floral scent because it increases the mood a little bit. Yeah, we are actually, yeah, we are fine for food as it is, and we could think we could possibly take one more duplicant at this point, which would be really good. And full. Yeah, getting athletics is super handy because you move around so much faster than you otherwise would. And I think at this point we can actually disable this building. We don't need that much more. We're going to disable it, save a bit of power and resources. And we get a downtime, and yeah, I personally believe that running this game on anything other than like fast speed is way too slow. Unless you have like a reason to go slower, I would say fast speed is the speed you want to go at. Maybe you want to slow down, but if you actually want to slow down, I would rather just pause. So yeah, I don't see that much like use in the slower speeds, other than if you have some really niche use case for it. And we are getting one more bristle blossom soon. There is a chance for a seed. The base is 10%, so there's a small chance you actually get a seed every time you harvest, which is really useful because it means you can get more and more of them. So yeah, it would be nice if they could focus on this. We do have the automatic dispenser at this point, and the auto sweeper and other stuff. And with the automatic dispenser being researched, we are going to put 2 like this. And yes, you can run power to them, but you actually don't need to power them. What we're going to do is put sweep only and all. And we are going to copy settings to the other one. There we go. Let's see here. Bottomless stomach is super bad because it means you actually consume more food. He's a decorating guy, so he will be needing needed at some point, but not now. And irritable bowel is annoying because the bathroom use speed is slow to begin with, and this makes it take even longer. And the early bird is not that helpful, and the buff is nice, but I think we're just going to go with the water, actually. The duplicants that was offered wasn't good enough, so we do have a bunch of carbon dioxide over here. That's fine. I probably will do something like this to stop unnecessary amount of oxygen being pushed in here. Could you please and yeah, and digging around actually gives you a lot of food, which means you don't necessarily have to put up like a bunch of planter boxes and create food super early. You can actually get away with not making food for quite some time. And I usually wait. What I will do is kill these two hatches because they will eat up all of the copper, and the copper is precious resources. So yeah, and they eat basically anything. And turn it into coal. And you could take sandstone and feed them and make coal that way. And then use the coal they produce by eating sandstone and power the coal generators. We're going to attack them both. And this will be some extra food, and we will keep our resources, our dirt and sand and sandstone and all of the stuff intact, so that it won't get eaten. Dig this one up. Yep. A muck root, and we are going to do this to build this out. And we got a muck root. And boom! Yeah. So let's see where we are right now. We should probably look at a bit more research. Box sign. No, we don't need that. Ranching would be interesting, but not right now. Fossil fuels, no. Sound amplifiers, no. Low resistance conductors, no, we're not really there yet. Smelting, no. We should probably get the water sieve ASAP. Yeah, we're going to go with that one. And then I will probably go to HVAC. Get the temperature modulation. And then probably go with hazard protection and get the artistic expression and textile production, improved ventilation. And this is the exosuit is the way to go into biomes where there's really, really cold or really, really hot, or there's a bunch of germs you don't want to deal with. And yeah. Smart home is actually something we do want to make, but at the moment I think I mean, we do need to plan out where are we going to sleep? Where are we going to eat? And I think we are going to... This is a bit far away, but I think we are going to eat over here. So let's just... No. Wait. There's actually... I'm going to put... Oh, like that. That's the inner area. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say this will become the area where we eat. And then we're going to put in a door like that. We are going to do something like this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then we will have a place where we sleep. It's not the like an ideal place at the moment, but it's okay. I will seal this off. I will do something like this. And I will open up this. Once this is done over here, I will open up here and cut this out. This will take some time. There's a lot of digging, a lot of building to do. We will actually get a lot of food from this, because we will get a bunch of muck roots and probably some seeds as well. So it shouldn't be any problem getting like there shouldn't be any problem getting a duplicant or two at this point. And I usually go with a barracks bedroom which is 6 duplicants, and that's a decent start. And the only reason why I click them like that is because I don't want that exclamation mark to be there. As far as I know, that's the only way of getting rid of them. It's too bad they are going that way all the time. To get to the ration box, but whatever. I will make these 2 areas. I will build all of this first, and then I will designate a bunch of stuff to actually be swept. Can you please stop falling asleep? Thank you. You can force them awake, apparently, by like clicking on them and then clicking move to, and it forces them to basically recalculate. You don't have to do it, but it resets basically, so whatever, especially in narcoleptic, it means they reset whatever they're doing, and if you're doing it when they fall asleep in the middle of nowhere, they will stop sleeping and move to whatever you said they would go, and then they will do whatever task they need to do. We don't have any stress just yet, because we are managing our stress quite efficiently. We got the liquid filter and the gas filter. Yeah, we do have a bunch of food at this point. We probably won't have any problems with any food. And hopefully we will. I really do hope they get to building this. I have no idea what he was going to do. Oh, probably this one. It would be nice if they actually built stuff in a decent manner, and you can click on them and see what's next on the list, like this. Construction supply, build, and store coal. Like this list, this is a to-do list, and you can see what they are doing and why, and what the priority of this thing is. And the reason why I would want like 1 or 2 more duplicants is because, yeah, that means there's 1 or 2 more that could do a bunch of stuff. And it says we have an insufficient... No, wrong button. So next cycle we will turn on the oxygen diffuser. I will probably call this episode, make it a little bit shorter, and stop it here in the next cycle. And yeah, we are coming along. We will build the food area here. Probably should move the ration box to this side then. I should probably do that, but yeah. I do want to basically move all of the water here over to here. It is possible to do, but yeah, it requires me building a liquid pump. It requires me to power the liquid pump, and it requires me to have an output over here. Yeah, I will probably... Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put that one there. It's unreachable at this point, but... I do need this. I do need a liquid vent. And then I need... And I'm going to just use like this super simple, because this is temporary. We don't want anything permanent. So I'm just doing this really temporary stuff to put this in, but I'm going to put this on a 4 like this, so it gets done after a bunch of other stuff. Probably should put it at like a 2 just in case. And with that, I'm actually going to call this episode. It didn't get much shorter, but we are coming along. We will build the mess hall and the barracks where the duplicants are going to sleep. We are going to like fix a bunch of the areas here and probably put in some airflow tiles so that the air can move a bit better, especially in this mid section here. But other than that, yeah, we are coming along. We have actually fixed our food issue, and the oxygen doesn't have any major problem. We will run the oxygen diffuser because the oxygen is getting a little bit low, but nothing major. So with that, I will say thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.